I still remember the day I signed the papers for the house. It was the biggest moment of my life. After years of working double shifts, saving every spare dollar, skipping vacations, skipping outings with friends, I finally had something that was mine. My house. My safety. My dream. My future. I bought it because I had grown up watching my parents always struggle with rent, always worrying about money, and always promising, one day, we'll have our own home. That day never came for them. So I made it come for myself. And stupid me, I thought I was doing something honorable. I thought my parents would be proud. I thought this house would finally bring peace between us. But instead, it became the exact thing that destroyed everything. 2 months after I moved in, my parents came to me with worried faces. Your brother just needs a place for a while, my mother said. Just a few months until he gets back on his feet. My brother. The family prince. The golden boy. The one who never kept a job longer than 2 weeks, the one who borrowed money from everyone and never returned it, the one who got into trouble again and again and still somehow remained, poor baby who needs help. Meanwhile, every mistake I made became a lecture. But I still allowed it. I thought, fine, temporary. A few months. A few months turned into a year. A year turned into him acting like the house was his. And my parents, they encouraged it. One evening, I came home from work and saw my mother standing in the living room, rearranging the furniture like she owned the place. My father was telling my brother which bedroom he should claim. I stood in the doorway, frozen. What are you doing? My mother smiled like everything was normal. We decided your brother should have the master bedroom. He's older. It's more respectful. The master bedroom, my bedroom. Excuse me, I asked, my voice shaking. My father sighed loudly. Why are you so dramatic? Your brother is starting a family soon. He needs space. You're single. You'll manage. It felt like my heart dropped. Starting a family. With what money? And why is that my problem? This is my house. I bought this house. That's when my brother smirked. Actually, no. Mom and Dad gave it to me. The words didn't make sense. What are you talking about? My mother looked away. He needed stability. So, we told him he can have the house. You told him. I repeated. You told him he can have my house. It's not just yours, my father snapped. We raised you. We sacrificed for you. This is the least you can do for your brother. I felt like I was drowning. The mortgage is under my name. I pay for everything. My mother shrugged. Then keep paying. A good daughter helps her family. My brother leaned on the wall, smug and comfortable. Thanks, sis. Appreciate it. I walked to my bedroom, shut the door, and stood there shaking with rage. How dare they? How dare they take advantage of me like that? How dare they give away what I worked for? I felt betrayed in a way I didn't even know was possible. But the final blow came 3 days later. I received a letter, notice of occupancy transfer. It stated that my parents had contacted the county office and reported that the house belonged to the family and was being transferred to the eldest son, my brother. They couldn't legally change ownership, of course, since the mortgage was under my name, but they filed enough fraudulent statements to create a huge mess. And then the phone call came. My mother's voice was sweet as syrup. We told everyone the house is your brother's now. Don't make us look bad. Just keep paying the mortgage like a good daughter. Something inside me broke. And something new awakened. Something sharp, cold, dangerous. They wanted my house. They wanted me to pay for it while they gave it away. Fine, let them see what happens when I stop being the obedient daughter. I didn't confront anyone. I didn't argue. I didn't scream, cry, or beg. I simply went silent, cold, unreadable. My parents thought silence meant surrender. My brother thought silence meant fear. They were wrong. The first thing I did was stop paying the mortgage. Not cut it in half. Not delay it. I completely stopped. 30 days passed. Then 60. Then 90. The bank began sending letters, first gentle reminders, then warnings, then threats. My brother shrugged them off. They won't do anything. Banks always send dramatic letters. My parents told me, ignore them. Keep paying later. But I didn't ignore anything. I read every letter carefully. I watched everything unfold exactly as I expected. One morning, a man in a suit arrived at the house. A foreclosure officer. I was sitting in the living room drinking tea when he knocked. My brother opened the door. Yes, he asked. The officer looked at his clipboard. I'm here regarding the foreclosure of this property. My brother laughed. Foreclosure? No, this house is ours. My parents gave it to me. The officer blinked. Sir, the mortgage has not been paid in 90 days. The bank has begun the foreclosure process. My brother's face drained of color. Foreclosure? What do you mean foreclosure? This is my house. It is legally owned by the mortgage holder, the officer said, pointing at the paperwork. Which is, he checked the file, her. He pointed at me. My mother stepped forward. But she's family. She can't do this. The officer shrugged. The bank doesn't care about family. The panic began. The shouting started. The begging followed. My mother grabbed my arm. Why would you do this? The house will be taken. I stared directly into her eyes. It's not my house anymore, remember? You gave it to your son. My father bellowed, you ungrateful girl. Fix this. No, I said calmly. You made decisions. You deal with the consequences. My brother threw a tantrum. You're ruining my life. You selfish. I raised my hand. Stop. I didn't ruin anything. You wanted the house. You said it was yours. So now you pay the mortgage. I don't have money. He shouted. Not my problem, I said. For the first time in my life, I felt powerful. My mother cried. My father yelled. My brother sulked and begged. And I simply sipped my tea. When the auction notice came, the screams got louder. When the eviction notice arrived, all hell broke loose. My parents begged me to fix everything. My brother begged me to take responsibility. Everyone blamed me, and I let them, because they still didn't understand. This was only the beginning. The final month before foreclosure was easily the most entertaining month of my life. My parents tried emotional manipulation. My father tried guilt. My mother tried crying nonstop. My brother tried anger, threats, fake apologies, nothing worked. The house was going to auction. And they were terrified. 1 week before the foreclosure date, they came to me together. My mother wiped her eyes. We're sorry. We made a mistake. My father cleared his throat. We didn't mean to make you feel unimportant. My brother forced a smile. We can work this out, sis. I almost laughed. Almost. What do you want? I asked. We want you to fix the mortgage, my mother said weakly. The bank said you can still stop the foreclosure. I nodded slowly. Yes, I can. My brother clapped his hands. Great. So you'll do it? No, I said calmly. The silence was instant, then explosive. What do you mean no? My father shouted. I mean no, I repeated. You gave my house away. Go ask the owner you chose. My brother froze. My parents stared. Nobody had an answer. The day of the foreclosure auction arrived. My parents were crying. My brother was pacing like a trapped rat. I showed up in a clean dress, calm and quiet. When the house was announced, potential buyers raised their signs. My family watched their dreams collapse. And then, I raised my own sign. They all spun toward me, shocked. The auctioneer called out the final price. I won the house. My brother gasped. Why would you? I turned to him. Now it's officially mine again. Legally, publicly, and permanently. My mother sobbed. So, you saved the house. No, I said softly. I saved myself. I handed the new ownership documents to the security officer. Remove them from my property. My parents stared at me like I was a stranger. My brother exploded in rage, but 2 officers grabbed him and walked him out. Their voices faded as they were escorted outside. And just like that, the house was quiet again. Peaceful. Mine. Later that evening, I sat in my living room, lights off, calm breeze coming through the window. Not a single trace of my family remained. I finally understood something powerful. Sometimes, the only way to protect what's yours is to take it back by force. Sometimes you don't heal the betrayal. You use it. And sometimes the only way to teach people to respect you is to show them what happens when they don't. I bought this house once with money. I bought it again with revenge. And it was worth every penny.